Long before European ships ever touched the shores of the New World, the American continents were already home to a vibrant tapestry of human cultures. These were the first peoples, the ancestors of today's Native Americans, who had traversed continents and forged deep connections with the land over millennia. Their story is one of incredible resilience, adaptation, and innovation, a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity in the face of daunting challenges. For centuries, the very existence of these early inhabitants was shrouded in mystery, their histories passed down through oral traditions and obscured by the passage of time. However, with the advent of modern archaeology, we are beginning to piece together a more complete picture of their remarkable journey. From the frozen tundra of Alaska to the tip of South America, archaeological sites are revealing tantalizing clues about their lives, their cultures, and their profound relationship with the environment. These ancient footprints, etched in stone and bone, paint a vivid portrait of a people who were far from primitive. They were skilled hunters and gatherers, adept at utilizing the resources of their surroundings. They developed sophisticated tools, crafted intricate artwork, and established complex social structures. Their legacy is woven into the very fabric of the Americas, a legacy that deserves to be understood and honored.
The story of the first peoples in the Americas begins during the last ice age, a period of dramatic climatic shifts that reshaped the planet. This era was marked by extreme cold and the formation of massive ice sheets that covered large parts of the northern hemisphere. As glaciers advanced and retreated, they locked up vast quantities of water, causing sea levels to drop significantly. This process created new landscapes and altered existing ones, making the world a very different place from what we know today. This exposed a land bridge known as Beringia that connected Siberia and Alaska, opening a passageway for humans and animals to migrate between continents. This land bridge was a crucial corridor that allowed the movement of species, including our ancient ancestors. Driven by a combination of factors, including climate change, resource availability, and perhaps a simple sense of wanderlust, groups of hunter-gatherers began to venture eastward across Beringia. These early explorers were in search of new opportunities and better living conditions. The exact timing of these migrations is still a matter of debate among scholars, but evidence suggests that people had reached the Americas by at least 15,000 years ago, and possibly even earlier. Archaeological discoveries continue to shed light on these ancient journeys. These intrepid pioneers faced a harsh and unforgiving environment. The cold, barren tundra was a challenging place to live, requiring resilience and ingenuity to survive. Beringia was a vast expanse of tundra, dotted with sparse vegetation, and roamed by herds of large mammals such as mammoths, mastodons, and bison. These animals were both a source of sustenance and a challenge for the early humans. Survival depended on close-knit social bonds, expert hunting skills, and the ability to adapt to ever-changing conditions. These communities had to work together to hunt, gather, and protect each other from the harsh elements. The journey across Beringia was not a single event, but rather a series of migrations, spanning thousands of years. Each wave of migration brought new groups of people, each contributing to the growing population of the Americas. Different groups, carrying their own unique cultures and traditions, made the trek, gradually populating the vast expanse of the Americas. These migrations led to a rich tapestry of cultural diversity that would shape the future of the continent. Their arrival marked the beginning of a new chapter in human history, one that would ultimately lead to the extraordinary diversity of cultures and civilizations that flourished in the New World. The legacy of these early settlers is still evident in the cultural and genetic makeup of modern populations across the Americas.
As the first peoples migrated southward from Beringia, they encountered an astonishing array of environments, each presenting its own unique set of challenges and opportunities. These early migrations were not just physical journeys, but also profound adaptations to new worlds. From the icy plains of the Arctic to the lush rainforests of the Amazon, they adapted with remarkable ingenuity, developing diverse ways of life to thrive in these varied landscapes. Each environment demanded a unique set of skills and knowledge, which they mastered over generations. In the Arctic, they honed their skills as hunters of marine mammals, braving frigid waters in kayaks to harpoon seals and whales. This required not only physical endurance, but also a deep understanding of marine animal behavior and the harsh Arctic climate. They constructed ingenious shelters from driftwood, whalebone, and animal skins to withstand the bitter cold. These shelters were marvels of engineering, designed to provide warmth and protection in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Their survival in this unforgiving environment is a testament to their adaptability and resourcefulness. The Inuit people developed a culture that was in perfect harmony with their surroundings, ensuring their survival for thousands of years. Further south, in the Great Plains, they encountered vast herds of bison, which became a cornerstone of their subsistence. The bison provided not only food, but also materials for clothing, shelter, and tools. They developed specialized hunting techniques, such as driving buffalo over cliffs or into strategically placed corrals to maximize their yield. These methods required careful planning and coordination among the hunters. Their deep understanding of bison behavior and their ability to work cooperatively allowed them to exploit this abundant food source effectively. The communal nature of these hunts fostered strong social bonds and a sense of shared purpose. In the eastern woodlands, they learned to utilize the rich resources of the forests, gathering nuts, berries, and roots, and hunting deer, turkey, and other game. This region's diverse ecosystem provided a wealth of resources that supported a varied diet. They developed sophisticated techniques for cultivating plants, such as maize, beans, and squash, which formed the basis of their agriculture. These crops, known as the Three Sisters, were grown together in a symbiotic relationship that enhanced soil fertility and crop yields. Their ability to manage and manipulate their environment allowed them to create a more settled lifestyle. This shift from nomadic to settled life marked a significant transformation in their social structures and daily routines, laying the foundation for complex societies.
For much of the 20th century, the prevailing theory among archaeologists regarding the peopling of the Americas was the Clovis First model. This model dominated academic thought and was widely accepted as the definitive explanation for the arrival of humans in the New World. This theory posited that the first Americans were the Clovis people, so named for their distinctive spear points found at sites dating back to around 13,000 years ago. These spear points were considered a hallmark of their presence and a key piece of evidence supporting the theory. These Clovis points, with their characteristic fluted bases, were thought to represent a unique technological innovation that allowed these early hunters to effectively kill large game such as mammoths and mastodons. The sophistication of these tools suggested a highly skilled and organized group of people. According to the Clovis First model, these skilled hunters rapidly spread throughout North America, following the retreating glaciers southward and eventually reaching the tip of South America in a relatively short period. This rapid migration was seen as a testament to their adaptability and resourcefulness in new environments. This theory was supported by the widespread distribution of Clovis points and the apparent lack of any older archaeological sites in the Americas. The absence of pre-Clovis evidence seemed to reinforce the idea that the Clovis people were indeed the first inhabitants of the continent. However, in recent decades, the Clovis First theory has been increasingly challenged by new discoveries and reinterpretations of existing evidence. These new findings have prompted a re-evaluation of long-held beliefs and opened up new avenues of research. Archaeologists have unearthed numerous sites throughout the Americas that predate Clovis, some by thousands of years. These sites contain artifacts and evidence of human activity that suggest a much earlier presence of humans in the New World. These findings suggest that the story of the first peoples is far more complex and nuanced than previously thought, with multiple migration events and a longer, more gradual process of cultural development. The diversity of artifacts indicates a rich tapestry of cultures and traditions that existed long before the Clovis people. The Clovis First theory, once considered a cornerstone of American archaeology, has now become a subject of intense debate, highlighting the constantly evolving nature of our understanding of the past. Scholars are now more open to alternative theories and interpretations, leading to a more dynamic and inclusive view of history. As new discoveries continue to emerge, we can expect the story of the first peoples to become even more intricate and fascinating. Each new piece of evidence adds to the complexity of the narrative, painting a fuller picture of the diverse and vibrant cultures that once thrived across the Americas.
A Clovis point, once thought to be evidence of the first people in America.
The early Amerindian tribes were incredibly diverse, each with their own unique ways of life. They adapted to their environments in remarkable ways, from the icy tundras to the dense forests.
The early Amerindian tribes were incredibly diverse, each with their own unique languages, customs, and innovations. They adapted to a wide range of environments, from dense forests to arid deserts, showcasing an impressive resilience and ingenuity.
The legacy of the Amerindian peoples can still be seen today in many aspects of our daily lives. From the foods we eat to the words we speak, their influence is woven into the fabric of modern society. It's a testament to their enduring impact.
The idea that the Americas were a pristine wilderness before European contact is a myth. In reality, the Amerindian peoples had been shaping and managing the land for thousands of years. They practiced sustainable agriculture, built complex societies, and maintained a deep connection with their environment.
The echoes of the Amerindian ancestors resonate in our modern world. Their stories, their wisdom, and their innovations continue to inspire and guide us. As we move forward, it's important to honor and remember the profound contributions of these early peoples.